Hey y'all, welcome to House of Harper. I'm so excited for today. We are finally shooting the hair tutorial you have been requesting since the blog started over 5 years ago. This is literally the most requested content I get, and we finally have it for you. So today we are going to tackle how to create these loose waves you usually see on me on the blog and my social media channels. So without further ado, here we go. I'm starting today's tutorial with dry hair. It doesn't have to have just been washed. In fact, it actually holds the curl a little better if it's kind of dirty. As you can see, my hair is naturally really fine and thin. It's even more so right now after having a baby. So I like to use the Dry Bar Southern Belle Volumizing Mousse when my hair is still wet before blow drying. The secret to keeping curls that will last for days is prepping your hair before you actually curl it. And I'm gonna show you my favorite products to help keep your curls lasting. Once my hair is dry, the first product I like to use is a dry shampoo. Now, use this even if you just wash your hair. Your hair does not need to be dirty to use dry shampoo. It's gonna give you the texture and volume you need, apply it at the roots, and it'll really give your hair that grip to hold the curl. So what you wanna do is just section your hair loosely, nothing specific, just grab a hair, lift it up, and spray. And as you can see, it really adds some texture and volume that you're looking for before you ever start curling. Depending on how thick your hair is, you're gonna wanna section it off into layers. I'm just gonna do a top and a bottom section, but the goal is to get about 1-inch sections for when you're curling your hair. Okay, I'm just gonna brush through it one last time to make sure there's no tangles or anything before I put the wand on it. I love this 1-inch wand by Amika. I've been using it for years and it holds curl the best. Leave about 1.5 inches out on the end and from the root. The more hair you leave out, that's the way it's gonna create a more loose wave. And I like to hold it for about 20 to 30 seconds on each strand. All right, when you make it over to the next side, just make sure you're switching. So you're now gonna hold your wand with the opposite hand and keep curling away from the face, leaving that section out of the top and the bottom. When you're wrapping your hair around, make sure the hair doesn't twist and that it lays flat against the curling wand. Okay, after you finish curling your bottom layer, make sure you didn't miss any pieces, and then you can tie it back to keep it out of the way for your next section. I like to use these loose ties so it doesn't create any creases. And then we're just gonna start all over, starting from the front again and curling away from your hair. When you get to the next section, you're gonna do the same thing, keeping the curls turning away from your face, holding the wand with the opposite side. Continue with your 1-inch sections around the rest of your head. Okay, do one last check to make sure you got all the strands. If you did, we can take the bottom part out. Check your curls. And we're gonna let it sit for 5 minutes before we brush through it to let the hair cool. Now that we've given the hair time to sit and cool, it's time to brush through it. We don't want the curls looking too piecey. I like to use this soft bristle brush. It creates a more polished, loose wave versus your messy, beachy wave. Once your hair is all brushed out just how you like it, it's time to add the finishing touch, hairspray. I love the L'Oreal Paris Elnet Satin. It's a strong hold that'll keep your curls lasting, hopefully for a few days. Thank you guys so much for stopping by House of Harper and for taking the time to request this tutorial. If there's any other videos you would like to see here, please let me know in the comments and make sure to subscribe so you can stay in the know. Until next time!